Greetings to my brothers and sisters. How y'all doing today? I hope all is well. Peace and blessings be to you all. All glory be to our Father in heaven. I want to come to you all today with a video. Speaking on the times, speaking on the world we live in and the world to come. I want to specifically speak of the truth. I want to speak of a truth that is and that is to come. We live in a world full of lies, full of deceit, full of darkness. A world that seeks to hide the light, that seeks to distract us from the light and to distract us from the world that is to come. The world seeks to make it hard for us to see light at the end of the tunnel, while it continuously gives us an illusion of life, an illusion of power to believe in by way of entertainment. This world has sought to build its own meaning and definition of paradise. And so they seek for us to worship ones who they've put in a position of power. And that I want it to be understood. The world that's to come comes with the fall of this world. And we have to leave Babylon in order to reach paradise. We had to leave Egypt in order to reach the promised land. I want to speak to you all today. As the deception of this world is very strong, the Father needs people of strength also in this time. As the word is strong, the Father also has strength, and strength far greater. And I want to give a message to you all to have hope and to believe. And understand that believe not in the world. Believe not in the system of this world, the order of this world, but of something to come. The world is like a problem. And we know that when there's a problem, whether it be long-term or short-term, if you work at that problem, you get results. Paradise is the result. And we must work on ourselves within in order to reach paradise. To understand how to work on ourselves within, seek the Father for instruction, the Most High for instruction. For we all have our own problems, and they can be hard to see at times. As the world pulls on our flesh to provoke us to indulge in our own problems, to create our own problems. And in the midst of those problems is a sense of pleasure. As in the Garden of Eden, the tree of knowledge of good and evil was pleasurable to the sight. A tree that was also pleasant, but the desires of it brought about death. And so paradise is a world free of its problems, where the only thing to be careful of or to not do is to move in a way of disorder that will bring about the destruction of paradise. And it's our Father's will that we have true life in paradise. But we must come to change. And what change looks like is this. Understand that we are programmed to have a mindset of this world. And the mindset of this world is complacent in death. The mindset of this world is in the midst of death. The Father seeks for us to return, to have a mind of our own, and to reach paradise. Our minds have to come out of this world and seek the Father. And this world will advocate for our own wrongdoings, and at the same time seek to be the judge of wrongdoing. You know? So understand that our Father seeks for us to return. One of true righteous judgment, and in the end, the one who will judge. The one who will judge the rulers of this world. Understand that the evil of this world comes to an end. Don't end where the world ends, but seek a transformation. Allow a transformation to happen within you by the way of the word of the Father, which is life. There's a shift that is to come, and it's not one of this world. It's not one of the American dream. How can any shift in this world be one of good when the rulers of this world do evil deeds and hide their evil deeds? So who truly is a ruler? A true ruler, a true leader is one of righteousness. One who leads the people in a direction that leads them to safety, that looks after them, that replenishes them. The leaders of this world lead to death, lead to darkness, and lead to corruption. Because for them to rule, there has to be the death of our spirits, the death of the spirit of the man. And so understand how this world pulls on the weaker vessel and pulls on the flesh. But even between the man and the woman is the weaker vessel. And the world seeks to deceive the woman, as in the garden, the serpent sought to deceive Eve. And between man and woman, understand how we are rather to complement one another. We are rather to work together. And yet this world in its ways seeks for us to be divided. Seek to be one who leads uprightly as a man. And as a woman, seek to submit to the right thing. Seek to submit to the righteousness within a man, if you will. submit to a man or seek a man. But above all this, the Father. And any man that seeks the Father, any man that walks uprightly, walks after the ways of the Father, points back to the Father, leads in the ways of the Father, and in all, the importance of life is that as we live, our ways of life return a glory, a honor back into the Father. That what he has given by his word, which is life, spoken unto the earth, and even within us, that his word does not return back void. And we have to see it more so with a sense of love for the Father. Love the Father for the life that he's given. Seek to understand the life that he's given and that he has given life. As many take it for granted. But some may come along in due time. So in that, we have to stay focused. And we have to consider how we carry ourselves in this world as examples. But as I say, a change is to come. And it's not one of the world, but one that brings about the fall of the ways of the world and of the system of the world. But there will be struggle. And we rely on the Father for the strength to fight through the battles and the struggle in this world that the world seeks to inflict on those who seek to do right. Because the world seeks to present an option to give in. And to fool one to think that to have worldly good is to have power. To have worldly power is to be as God. That was the deception from the beginning. And as the ways of mankind has led to the world, so it is our duty to see that our ways that led to the world is not godly. Understand that true power, true life, true power is in the ability to make the decision in between right and wrongdoing and to do right. To always seek what is good. And in between two mindsets, we have to understand that there are some that will see good as bad. But the fruits of the Spirit or the fruits of your actions will reap. So evidence is seen within what is produced. But the ways this world is even as mankind and the creation of the Father in the garden taken for granted all that was created. Taken for granted the goodness of the Father. And so in this world, also, many are conditioned and programmed to take for granted and see good as weak. Truly, those who see life in the long term and what's to come understand that as we live in this current world, how we live matters.